Hi, my name is CHERN and I am an academic in Monash University, Malaysia. In this video, I will share with you how I improved a field trip unit through the creation of learning opportunities to demonstrate higher order thinking skills. The Bloom's revised taxonomy here clearly shows two types of cognitive thinking skills. Remembering, understanding, and applying are categorized as lower order thinking skills, whereas higher order thinking skills, as shown in the three upper layers, are represented by analyzing, evaluating, and creating. It is understood that employees with higher order thinking skills are highly sought after by employers. HOTS, for short, is a highly valued skill set, but it can be hard to teach in the classroom given factors like traditional pedagogies, time and cost limitations, as well as lack of awareness. The type of activities that promote HOTS include hands-on experiences like lab practicals, field trips, or internships. Specifically, field trips provide better experiential learning opportunities over in-house recipe-style laboratory practicals. This is because field trips can closer mimic the workplace in terms of time and resource limitations. Most traditional field trips designs engages observational activities only. This means that learning seldom goes beyond the lower levels of cognitive thinking. From this gap, we now see an opportunity to improve in this exciting space. So how did we do it? Knowing that field trips are an important component of experiential learning, we redesigned an assessment component in the field trip, with the intention to provide students with opportunities to demonstrate hot skills. From there, we mapped these skills to the Bloom's revised taxonomy to test this hypothesis. Here, we used descriptive approaches where video output by 4 groups of students were transcribed and thematically analyzed. Here are the results. In the subsequent slide, I will be showing short clips that demonstrates the analysis, evaluation, and creation skill spectrum. And in the interest of time, I've selected only one group to discuss. Now let's watch the video.
Our group will be comparing barnacle abundance between disturbed and pristine sites on Lang Tengah Island.
On the first day, we went out as a group to different parts of the island to survey for our site.
The results that we found actually fit our hypothesis, where we predicted that we would find more abundance of barnacles in the pristine site compared to the disturbed site.
From the video, we could see that this group demonstrated the analysis skill where they used their scientific judgment to answer the initial hypothesis. Let's watch the second clip.
The benefits of this study is increasing awareness on the importance of barnacles to the ocean. So barnacles are largely overlooked and their role to the ecosystem is not really recognized, especially in countries like Malaysia. So we were hoping that by conducting this study, we can increase awareness of the importance of barnacles on Lang Tengah Island to the local community.
From this second video, we could see the demonstration of evaluation thinking skills this time. The student was able to appraise the findings by stating that barnacles are less studied in Malaysia. From there, they connected the dots through the proposing of the use of barnacles as bioindicators to monitor ecosystem health. Let's watch now the last part of the group's video.
To sum it up, our disturbed site has less barnacle abundance than our pristine site due to the effect of human activities such as snorkeling, trampling, and water pollution. And although this experiment can be considered successful, there's still a lot of room for improvements.
So after conducting our experiment, the improvements that we found could be made to the methods were to place a rope anchored with something heavy down to the bottom of the water, like so, to allow barnacles to colonize the rope. Then after 3 months, we could come back and investigate the barnacle species and abundance on the rope.
The demonstration of creation skill was reflected when they could propose ways to modify their sampling method to better collect extensive data. This is a cornerstone of the creation spectrum, which involves innovation while staying open to new ideas. This would not have been possible in an in-house recipe-style laboratory setting. From the intervention, a gradual improvement in the quantitative and qualitative feedback could be observed over the years. Here, you can see the new assessment resulted in an increase from a 4.41 to a 4.42 score. As for the qualitative feedback, it could be seen that the 2018 student rep asked for a revamp or requested for an improvement in the field trip component due to the fact that most of their activities were mostly observational. And post-intervention, you could see here that the subsequent cohorts found that the field trips were much more educational in their opinion. So in conclusion, this validates the initial postulation that purposefully designed field trips can enable experiential learning opportunities. The importance of purposeful field trip designs cannot be understated in a post-pandemic world. And with comprehensive risk assessment and management strategies, field trips should be continually emphasized. I urge instructors to use now as a window of opportunity to rethink, reframe, and refine existing field trips. This work will serve a threefold impact through providing how an authentic experiential learning experience can be executed. For example, teachers could emulate this innovative teaching model to promote the use of HOTS during classes. For policymakers, they could use this as a model of pedagogy to reform for field trip designs. This work also aligns with 2 out of 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The first one being SDG 4, quality education through the increase of the number of youth and adults with relevant skills. Secondly, it also aligns to the SDG 14, life below water, through the cultivation of research capacity to sustainably manage and protect marine and coastal ecosystems. Some study outcomes from here include a recent publication. For more information, please feel free to scan this QR code. Secondly, I am always in the lookout for different perspectives to solve problems in teaching and learning. I strongly believe that together we can achieve faster and better. Please feel free to reach out to me through this email address. Our group acknowledges the support and funding of the School of Science and Monash Educational Excellence Platform. Thank you for your attention and have a good day ahead.